Thank you, thank you. I do not sing, I do not dance. All the good jokes have been told. So I know what you really all want is a good speech on media reform. And I happen to have it right here. Thank you for having me tonight. Soon-to-be retired commissioners don't always get invited to glitzy affairs at Union Station. And, you know, I didn't realize how long I'd been at the commission until I started cleaning out a desk drawer the other day, and I found a stagecoach ticket there. Government rate, of course. For those of you who didn't know, I will not be seeking another FCC term. Hold your applause, please, until the end of the mail. People ask, what's next for you? And everyone just assumes that I'll be writing a book. And I've been playing with possible titles for this book for 10 years now. And when I got to the FCC, filled with all the hopes and dreams of regulatory innocence, I thought my title would be Great Expectations. After a few years, some great media hearings on the road, but then brick walls at the commission, I changed the title to Triumph and Tragedy. After a few more years of reality checks, someone suggested Tragedy and Tragedy. Now I'm down to For Whom the Bell Tolls. And when we get through with universal service and human carrier compensation reform, I may change it one last time to You Can Take This Job and Shove It. Anyhow, this isn't about me. By the way, have you ever heard a commissioner say that before? This isn't about me? Have you ever heard a chairman say that? Any chairman? Okay, we won't go there. This is about public knowledge. They do great work. But public knowledge, you know, I wonder. I usually find out the bargains that public knowledge makes a week or two after Gigi goes in and talks with whoever happens to be chairman at the Federal Communications Commission and what they've done. But give her credit. Gigi can deal without partisanship and without bitterness. Well, without partisanship. But anyhow, she can yell at Democrats and Republicans with equal ire. You know, getting ready for this, I called all three previous chairmen of the commission that I have worked under, just trying to solicit some thoughts about what I could say about Gigi tonight. The first one said, you know, there's no middle ground with this woman. You either hate her or detest her. Another said the only reason I would ever be toasting Gigi is because waterboarding is illegal. And before you try figuring out if it was Michael or Kevin or Julius who said those awful things, I made it all up. After all, Julius and Gigi have been friends for years. Haven't they? Seriously, folks, what can you say about a woman who is admired and respected and loved by everyone? Oh, wait a minute, that's the script from a toast I gave last week. Here it is. Here's what I was looking for. You know, going way back, you can see Gigi's commitments taking shape early on. Even as a high schooler, you know, she went out, you didn't know this, I bet, she went out for football. And you could already see the first inklings of her commitment to net neutrality there. For instance, great athlete that she was, she actually got cut from the team, and it wasn't because of her size, because she had so much energy it overcompensated for the size. No, it was the problem with the coach. Every time he gave an order, she kept insisting, no barking, no barking, no barking. Gigi is always a welcome visitor to the Federal Communications Commission, especially when she's not coming in to beat you up. Our security people do get a little bit edgy whenever you come in. The other day I saw her going through security, and the guard asked her to scroll through her BlackBerry. And she said, oh yeah, let me see you scroll through your BlackBerry. Gigi likes to speak out publicly. This is probably not a newsflash for anybody in this audience at all. In fact, some people will tell you that the most dangerous place to be in this city is the space between Gigi and a live microphone. Her colleague and our dear friend, Harold Farrell, he learned this the hard way. When the phone rang one day, when the two of them were together, Harold thought he'd get the call, but Gigi made like a bullet for it, knocked Harold down, actually put him in a cast for weeks. And she never expressed any remorse about it until weeks later, and she finally said, Harold, that was just the real media access project. That was. Gigi frequently points out that she is not always for or against a particular industry. Sometimes she's against the copyright owners, sometimes not. Sometimes she's against the cable industry, sometimes not. Sometimes against the broadcasters. Okay, always against the broadcasters. But they can keep the CE industry company. This is all just in the spirit of good fellowship, Gigi. And just to be serious, this room is crowded with folks who respect and admire and love you. And I personally am hugely indebted to you over the years. We kind of started out, you started out Public Knowledge about the same time that I started at the FCC, and really helped educate me and keep me on a public interest track, and I very much appreciate that since day one. And one of the questions I habitually ask at the FCC when an issue comes along is, where's public knowledge on this, and what does Gigi think? And she'll come in, and she and Harold and her cohorts always have the facts, and they have the analysis, and they have the understanding of the ramifications of it all. She is a wonderful combination of vision and practicality, which are two traits that are necessary to get anything done in this town, if you can still get anything done in this town these days. But she came to Washington wanting to make a difference, and she has made a difference, a tremendous difference, building public knowledge as an organization, increasing public knowledge as a civic virtue, enhancing the public interest, encouraging our civic dialogue, and she's a hope and an inspiration to all of us. We are all, each of us, better for it, and we know that there is much more to come. So you are, my friend, a bright star in the Washington firmament. So shine tonight as our hero, and then we'll all gather in the trenches again tomorrow morning. Thank you very much.